Listen to me. The wealthiest people in the world don't work for their money because they've unlocked a glitch in the system that allows them to print money on demand.
To create this animation on CapCut, I spent hours figuring out if it's even possible to do animations on CapCut like Iman. After countless hours of experimentation and refining, I've created a foolproof 5-step framework that will enable you to achieve the same high-quality animations as Iman on CapCut. This isn't just a tutorial. It's your gateway to mastering CapCut's full potential. Stay with me until the very end, and together we will reveal the secrets behind Iman's animations. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Step 1. Creating the background. To begin, importing all the required assets into CapCut. I've provided a link to all the assets in the description. These assets include character PNG, money overlays, a swipe right animated bar, and our background. Start by adding the background into the timeline, along with the matrix overlay. Now, select the first layer and go to the Basics section. Click on Blend and choose Brighten. Reduce the opacity to 20. Next, select both layers. Press right-click and select Create Compound Clip. After that, go to the Effects section and search for Black Flash 2. Drag and drop it onto the compound clip. You can use my settings or customize them according to your preferences. Once you apply the effect, the video will have a slight flicker effect. Now add another effect called Doodle Diary. Drag and drop it onto the same video layer. Reduce the sticker and filter to 0. Set the speed to 45 and adjust the texture to 40. This effect will add a bit of motion in the background. This is how the video looks so far. Feel free to play around with the adjustments. I'll just increase the brightness a bit. With these steps, we've created an awesome background for the animation, just like Iman Gadzhi. Moving on to the next step, which is character animation. Firstly, drag the character PNG onto the timeline and adjust it to match the length of the background layer. To add a smooth zoom-out animation, insert keyframes. After 8 frames, place the initial keyframe on the 9th frame, the second on the 48th frame, and the final keyframe on 6th frame from the end of the video. I have added these keyframes on a specific point to match the Iman's animation. Feel free to adjust them as desired. Now position the playhead at the first keyframe, setting the scale to 12 and the Y position to 300. Progressing to the next keyframe. Adjust the scale to 105 and the Y position to 56. Moving to the last keyframe. Shift the scale to 1 and 10, X position to 19, and Y position to 240. Now it looks something like this. As you can see, the zoom out animation is not smooth. To enhance its smoothness, right-click on the layer and select Show Keyframe Animation. Click on the arrow to reveal the graph. Now, click on the first keyframe and choose Auto Curve. Repeat this process for the remaining keyframes. Now open the X graph and do the same thing. Also with the Y graph, then press right-click and select Hide Keyframe Animation. Now it looks more smoother. After that, go to the Animation tab, select Zoom 1 Animation, and adjust its duration to approximately 8 seconds for a smoother effect. After that, create a compound clip. You can also create a compound clip by pressing Alt-G. The purpose of creating the compound clip is to add more animation and effect, because when you convert the simple clip to compound clip, it hides all the keyframes, effects, and animations that you have already applied and make a new clip, from where you can add more keyframes, animations, and effects to a single layer. Next, navigate to the Animation tab, choose Fade In, and set the duration to 2 seconds, and it looks something like this. For giving it a final touch of smoothness, go to Basics section and select Motion Blur and copy my settings. It will take some time to apply. This is what we got so far. It is smooth, but my laptop struggles to play the timeline smoothly without lagging. Stick around until the end of the video, and I will show you the final smooth video. Step 3, Money Overlay. Add Money Overlay on the timeline and take a look to the Iman's animation to check the starting point of the money coming in and place it there. Go to Remove section and select Chroma Key, drag the pointer on green screen, and increase its intensity to remove the green edges from the overlay. Go to Adjustment, in HSL select the green color and reduce the saturation to 100. Next, reduce its opacity to 63. After that, go to Mask and select Horizontal. Then add 3 keyframes. Add the first keyframe at 0 frame, second at 20, and the third one at 33 frame. Place the playhead on the first keyframe. Set the Y position to 215 and feather to 100. Move it to the second keyframe, setting the Y position to 540 with a feather of 100. Jump to the third keyframe and set the Y position to 51, adjusting the feather to around 12. To make it smoother, Show Keyframe. Select each keyframe and choose Auto Curve. Then hide the keyframes. Next, scroll down in the Basic section and change the layer position to 1. It should look something like this. Step 4. Swipe right animation. I have animated a black bar in Canva. The link is in the description. First, watch Iman's animation and note the starting point of the black bar animation. Drag the animated layer on the timeline and remove the green screen by selecting Chroma Key. Set the intensity to around 30. To place it in the background, change its layer position to 2. After that, to adjust its height and width, scroll up in the Basic section. Off the uniform scale and adjust the width to 90 and height to around 117. Rotate it by 1 degree. Next, increase the speed of the animation to around 1.8x. Now it looks something like this. To make it smoother, select Motion Blur in the Basic section. Set Blur to 50 and Blend to 46. It will take some time. Let me change its position. Now it looks good. To expand the layer, split the right part of the layer by pressing W and select Freeze. Drag the layer to the right side to match the length of the rest of the layers. This is what we have achieved so far. Step 5. Text animation. First, click on the text and drag the default text layer onto the timeline. Add the text Glitch and then select the ZY Fervent font. Scale it up. Next, go to the Animation section and choose the Wipe In animation. Then select the Shadow option and adjust the settings to your liking. After that, create a duplicate layer by pressing Ctrl+C to copy the layer and Ctrl+V to paste it on top. Then change the font by searching for Tea Time and selecting the first one. Now, go to the Animation section again and choose the Showing Up animation. Adjust the color of the text. To change the height and width of the first text layer, turn off Uniform Scale. Set the width to 170 and the height to 247. Increase the font size a bit. It should look something like this. Next, add another duplicate text layer and change its text. To add a red background behind the text, scroll down and select Background. Change the color to red and also modify the text color. Position it on the left side of the text. Now, go to the animation section and in the loop section, select Ink Print Animation. Select all the text layers and adjust their lengths to match the video. Then select the text layers and create a compound clip. Add keyframes as follows. First on the 5th frame, second on the 25th frame, third on the 51st frame, and fourth on the last 6th frame. Adjust the scale settings for each keyframe, 105 for the 2nd frame, 110 for the 3rd, and 116 for the 4th. Also change the position Y setting to 75. Finally, add motion blur with a blur of 50 and a blend of 45. This may take some time. Here's what we have so far. To add the finishing touches, go to the Adjustment section and drag the default layer. Adjusted settings according to your preferences. You can also individually change the adjustments of any layer, like I'm doing. Now take a look at the final edited video.
The wealthiest people in the world don't work for their money because they've unlocked a glitch in the system that allows them to print money on demand.
If you got value from the video and want more videos like this, leave a comment about the next video you'd like to see. Or if you want part 2, let me know in the comments. Watch this video if you want to edit like Devin Jatho.